Hey there everyone, how's it going? Shar Mr. F's here with M Digital Gaming, doing an impromptu live stream today. Today we're going to be taking a look at the PlayStation 2021 live, live showcase. So I don't think I've ever done really actual PlayStation coverage or PlayStation game coverage aside from Days Gone and any of the PC ports, or talking about playing the games in the past, but never really had any console content, considering the fact that I don't own a PlayStation. But now that PlayStation's been reaching out to more different platforms for its games and services in general, I've thought maybe it's about high time I started checking it out. So there's a rumor that there might be another PC port coming out, this time for the Uncharted games. So while the live stream kind of like gets ready, and while pretty much all you guys are probably kind of caught off guard that I'm streaming today. So I didn't plan to do this, but it's here I am at least. So let's see. Audio suggestion. Audio stream bitrate to 128. Hopefully you guys can hear me properly. That's what I'm banking on right now. I do understand it's Thursday, 1 o'clock. Some of you guys are at lunch or at work or just literally at school doing your own thing. Good on you guys. For me, I just happen to be home on a day off, so I thought might as well stream in. I don't have any content for planned for today. I'm still working on the Battlefield video. So Battlefield 2042 coverage video. I know I've been promising that for a while now. Looks like they're a little bit behind schedule. They should have started by now. It's 101 right now. It's about a 40-minute presentation. I don't know what to expect. There's not really many games that caught my attention for the PS5 lineup, other than like remakes and rehashes of Uncharted and first-party games. Oh, it looks like they're starting. Looks like it's just gonna be a lineup of basically looks like just trailers, I guess. I'm not sure. Of course they'd play this song, Blue Monday. Definitely my stream's gonna get taken down. Somebody will talk over it before it happens. I wonder if this is a trailer for... No, this is just a trailer for the showcase itself. But yeah. Remember when PS3 and parkour was cool? I remember. Blue Monday. I can't remember what the name of the band is. I know they're Irish or something like that. Interesting. What is this? Any trailer that has like kind of like a bank heist and something gamerish to me now reminds me of the new guy. Sorry, it's a new guy, Free Guy movie with Ryan Reynolds. Kind of reminds me of that. But yeah, Blue Monday, man, that song's like ingrained at this point in every other trailer for the last 2 years. Really good production value, I'll give it that. I mean, considering it's such a huge thing, PlayStation, obviously. Play has no limits, so this is their new mantra, I guess. pick up the PS5 if it wasn't such a unicorn of a console. Definitely it's gonna go down in value though when it finally get the shorter showing.
President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
Right now I'm just happy with what I have with my ultimate PC
At PlayStation,
setup.
we believe in pushing boundaries and setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive, and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community. So thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
So I got Lucasfilm. Oh crap, are we gonna get a look at that rumored Star Wars game? That'll be awesome.
Peace is a lie.
Not actual gameplay.
That is what the Sith believe.
Yep, it's a Star Wars game, Sith.
They promise
No,
power.
I love Star Wars and I was expecting this. Oh my gosh.
Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith.
Should have turned on my camera. I'm... No way.
They must be stopped.
Remake what? Oh man. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake. Remade for PS5. Please don't lock it just to PS5. No way. Oh man. I think I'm shedding a tear. Because that's one of the games I've been wanting a remake for. Genuinely. That kind of sucks that that's all we get. No actual gameplay and just a teaser. Man. I came into this not expecting anything. Wow. What's this? Some lady with a sword. Drops the sword. Of course, obligatory. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it live on the stream. What is this? What is the trailer for? Am I supposed to... Is this a new IP? Shift Up Studio. It definitely seems to be more of an Eastern-inspired game. But then an Eastern Western has kind of like merged so easily nowadays. Is she in space? I mean, she's going through a bunch of walls. Ooh, she dead. No, I'm just kidding. She should have been dead by now, not gonna lie. What the hell is that? My trypophobia. Gives me goosebumps.
하늘에 계신 어머니시여.
Oh,
저희는 지구를 지키지
I called it
못했습니다.
right. It was an Eastern game.
적들을 물리치고 인류를 구원하려는 신성한 의무를
Is that Korean or?
다하지 못하였습니다. 하지만 이제 저희가 다시 내려와 남은 목숨 끝까지 바쳐 싸울 것을
I
맹세.
can't place her dialect. I've gotten very good with Japanese, but
사하여 주시고
I can't place their dialect.
저희를 유혹에 빠지지 않게 하소서. 지하 시설 방공호 같은 건가?
No, it's Korean for sure.
사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼
The guy's dialect really gave it away.
다 지난 얘기지만 말이야.
Is it like Nier Automata? Their version of Nier Automata? Mine's the maids.
잠깐이
Gothic maid.
티브가 시체에 기생하고 있다니. 매복이야! 그날 이후 지성의 도시들은 모두 예비처럼 폐허가 됐어. 잘나신 분들은 우주로 달아나고 나가는 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
마더스피어의 구원을 아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가가.
It'd be great if there were some more subtitles or something. Or more context, at least.
찰칵 놀랐지.
뭐야?
함정이다.
여기야!
Got a pumping pump thing going on. Project Eve. Shift Up Corporation. Interesting.
이곳에
It's pretty alright.
이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
My bad. 2K Gearbox. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is that Borderlands
washes over
D&D inspired Borderlands game. I would be more into Borderlands if I got on the game when it initially came out. I know I covered a couple times on my channel, but I don't know, it doesn't work for me.
Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay? Spoiler? It's you, baby.
Oh, we got it. Is that? I swear I recognize this song. I know it. I know the song from definitely that's J-pop. I'm not sure.
You know, some of you may be asking,
Oh crap!
Tina,
Big
why
head.
are there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked because shut up your face and get shooting!
I don't know why they went with like a totally different song in this sense, to be honest.
I'm in.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby! Alright, trailer over. No end credit scene here. This ain't no super duper hero movie.
Yeah, it's kind of getting. I'm kind of getting annoyed at the self-referential kind of cliche. It's getting overwhelming at this point. Okay, Square Enix game. Let's see what they got.
I'll let you in on a secret, but I'm a pretty big
that
deal.
graphics though.
Real big deal. We are getting out of this city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats.
Kitty.
No more fights. Clean air. Bright skies.
Oh wait, is this the that Marvel game? Not sure.
The actual... Oh.
You can swear. I think at this point it's alright to swear. Just kidding. Holland Tunnel. Wonder if this is their interpretation of Life is Strange.
Whoa, 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 wait, stop! Stop!
Life is Strange. Whoa. Is that what the game... Ooh, fantasy elements going on.
Where on earth is this?
That's my question.
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth.
Is that Chris Hemsworth's
Swear
voice?
to God, asshole, show yourself!
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm. Oh, hello, yes.
Okay, so
the
let me
10
get
rings?
this straight. I'm somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
This is interesting.
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do
Ooh,
now.
this is
I
definitely
do
giving me some
magic,
infamous
kill jacked up
vibes.
beats. I'll probably fly next.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know there's a line.
It's a little cringe though. Definitely getting more control vibes also, the control by made by vibes. What do you call it?
You're
Remedy.
planning on facing off with Sylar. Tanta Sylar is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
Spoken. Interesting. Looks pretty intriguing.
No name for a demon. I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sylar.
I hate when new IPs do that. Like, it's like, am I supposed to know them? Like, this villain that they revealed, I'm like, am I supposed to know this villain, or... I don't know. That's just me. It means nothing to me because this is a new IP.
Team Rainbow
If it
has
is,
been
I
a
don't know.
shield against the worst global threats imaginable. Hostage situations, biological weapons, the threat of nuclear war. But now,
Rainbow
we
Six
face
game,
the
definitely.
greatest terror our world has ever known.
Oh yeah, this is that extinction or extraction game? I can't remember.
If we want a shot at tomorrow, we will move as one. We will think as one. We will do whatever it takes.
As one.
As one.
It's a little cliche.
Together, we enter the unknown. Together, we fight for our future. And no one will be left behind.
I don't know why they make games out this far. I mean, I know January's not even a couple months. I'm still trying to process 2020. But here we are in 2021. PlayStation. Okay. Epic Games. Fortnite 2. Oh no. Ooh, a game by Remedy Entertainment. Aw, sweet. This is that Alan Wake remake.
Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
The Deerfest guest
It doesn't look that good as a remake.
just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
Alice? Alice?
Oh, those facial animations did not age well.
My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Winter.
Last night I woke up to a nightmare. I was missing a week. What had happened to me? I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it. With it, I could save myself. I could save Alice.
Yeah, that. This looks no different from the PC version that I played.
Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you.
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
I don't know. That didn't look promising at all. PS5 and PS4 only though. So once again making that mistake of being a console exclusive. Of course, Grand Theft Auto 5. This is not at this point just Skyrim getting remakes and remakes. It looks no different, honestly. How does that improve graphics? It's just basically upscaled. Yeah, it looks garbage at this point. It's so dated.
I gotta run now, okay?
Alright, bye babe.
Unpopular opinion, I honestly did love Grand Theft Auto 5, but it was really clunky. Like, I think it's just as clunky as 4. It was just 4 with more improvements with the raging engine and all, you know?
I think we're gonna literally bake out like bandits on this.
Yeah, that didn't need to be in part of the trailer or this announcement showcase. This is a waste of time in my opinion. Okay, what's this? This looks like another Eastern inspired game. Oh, this is that Tokyo disappears? Tokyo, I can't remember. Intriguing.
What was that?
Ooh, I like that. This definitely looks like a game that would benefit being on a PC release.
There remains work yet undone.
What is that? Zenyatta?
People always decry the truth when forced to face it.
That's so cool, Tokyo Tower.
Still,
it's interesting that we got like a trailer for this thing.
Her salvation.
More story.
Mari!
Dead. Just kidding.
The time is
schoolgirl.
The world rests on the precipice of transformation. A new age will dawn.
Doctor Strange, but without his eyes. Just kidding. I don't mean it that way. It looks pretty interesting. More transmissions. It's my first time actually sitting through or watching, actually for PlayStation games that I wasn't expecting. I totally was not expecting. The Knights of the Old Republic. Ooh, Marvel. Let's see what this one's about. Spider-Man 2. The Spider-Man PS5 game is the one I really want. Guardians of the Galaxy. I've already seen this one.
You came here seeking truth.
It's weird how they don't want to acknowledge the games like the Avengers and this one. Don't want to acknowledge
United in the light
the cinematic
of belief,
universe,
all
but
suffering,
then
all
just rely on
grief
those
will
archetypes.
End. Oh!
Discount Guardians of the Galaxy.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Fine. Osmo! How you doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During
Yeah, I
that
like
ritual
that
with
they
the
have
priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were
I like how
drinking
they have
funky
the
juice
dog
or something.
movie.
Or join the cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always catch Peter Quill. And not fun kind with Bo.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Is that bad? It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a
Such a
speech
cliche
planned,
at this point.
Peter.
They give you like a map.
Two of us.
I don't know, this me being cynical or something, but like the himbo joking about not knowing math. Of course it's bad. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
By rejecting the promise, you have proven yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed!
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way.
What is that? It looks like, not gonna take it for what it is. What's this one? This one looks pretty cool. I know the PS5 has more ray tracing abilities, finally. It's a little subpar, but oh, this is that, this is Vampire the Masquerade 2? Or that new Battle Royale vampire game? Looks more like that, no, it's the Battle Royale game, I'm pretty sure, but... That looks like straight from Blade the movie. Nosferatu. Interesting. But it does look. The Nosferatu was a clan, one of the clan or Broja. Sounds like it's saying brother. Down. Oh, so it is part of that game. Vampire, the Masquerade, the Blood Hunt. Vampire Hunters. So it is a part of that game, Vampire. So it's part of that universe where I don't know if it's running on the same... I know there was supposed to be a sequel game, but they... No word on that so far. This is Deathloop? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Deathloop.
Your health, your enlightenment, your passion. Not just freedom, we offer eternity.
Shut up.
Your esteemed visionary believes the only thing missing from Black Reach is you.
The Visionaries. 8 geniuses who painted up a prison and named it Freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity. An endless party that you can never leave.
I am a storm.
Yeah, not too excited on this one. Or at least I was initially, but now I'm just,
Place is supposed to be unforgettable. A bunch of spaced-out science nerds, brainwashed cultists flinging bombs, whatever these guys are doing, all spewing Eon's bullshit. So how come I don't remember shit? This Party Island hangover is none my thing. My thing is answers. Who are these people? What do they want with me? And why is she always one step ahead? Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together.
We've seen enough gameplay for this. I don't know why it's being...
Somebody's sending me these messages from the future, the past, whenever. And some jackass wrecked every plane out here. Is this a contest for them? Some type of experiment? How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? What day is Black notes anymore? Who am I?
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh. Is that? Damn, I look good. I've imagined myself a way out. Gonna break this time loop before it breaks me.
it's this one. Last one was. It was like, I don't know. It was a... Okay, something more child-friendly, I guess. Taking that Last of Us 2 song. Guitar gameplay. Fight a kid or something. Okay, looks like she can shapeshift into different animals.
Siap, kalau cuma Philip Mea pura.
Mea G?
Sampai muda nyawak. Ite yang azo ikuhu ni angage. Ano si lo tadi niya napet?
Che Oriti.
That was interesting. Oh, you can pet crabs. 10 out of 10 game of the year now for me. Just kidding. Uncharted, heck yeah.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
Hopefully this is what I'm looking for. There's some leaks of the whole entire collection just coming to PC. Remastered for... Yes, confirmed. PS5 and PC. So now we gotta confirm confirmation. This is definitely gonna be a game I'm picking up for PC.
Hang on!
Oh crap!
I wish all the when they remaster on this engine, like just put them all to look like, make the art style really cohesive. Like I've been playing the PS3 games on our PS3 emulator, and I've been enjoying it. This is interesting. I never played the Lost, the expansion. I never played that one. I remember I played through all 4 of the mainline titles. So that's good. 2 things I'm looking forward to now: the Last Old Republic remastered and Uncharted.
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios. PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers at our collective of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation and creating games that matter, games that you're not going to find anywhere else. Enjoy.
Okay, I guess I don't know if there's more. Yeah, there's more. Insomniac. Ooh, let's see what Insomniac has. They usually have something interesting. Marvel. Spider-Man 2 confirmed. I'm kind of tired of these CG trailers. They give nothing, in my opinion. Waiting for the day when gaming looks like this, though. Oh, don't tell me this isn't a Wolverine game. I don't know. What's he doing? What are you doing? Yep. Making a Wolverine game. Sick. Alright. I'm looking forward to that as well. Wonder what's the... Oh, no release date. Oh well. Then another PlayStation Studio game. Another Gran Turismo game, please. I don't think we've had a Gran Turismo game for a while. Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo. Or even Ridge Racer. Yep, Gran Turismo, I can see in the corner. This would be great for the sim racer guys and their wheels. I don't think I haven't played a Gran Turismo game since Gran Turismo 4. Ooh, Supra. Is that a Supra? Is that a Supra? No, I mean, the clip before that, I know this is a Porsche right here, but just had to do it for the memes. Photo mode now. No wait, don't tell me this is just like Gran Turismo photo mode. That'll be so disappointing. I know it's all about more like sim racing and everything, but I wish they would go back and just add the older cars. R34. I mean, who doesn't remember playing the R34 back on the PlayStation 1, like Nissan R34 GTR, Toyota Corolla A86. I mean, I love these cars too, don't get me wrong, like the Supras, the Coupes, the Sports. There we go, A86, or A85, loving that. Oh, we got Jeeps now, off-roading and everything. What is this? Looks like we got some concept cars. Yes, there we go, R34, that's what I wanted. We got the Gran Turismo 7. You know, I'd consider picking up a PS5 just for that reason alone, just to get this game with a sim wheel and everything. Another PlayStation Studios one. Goodman Street, Greenwich. What is this? Silent Hill? Nope.
For
Electricity.
as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could
Spider-Man. Nice. Ooh. Spider-Man is...
One who could surprise me.
Miles Morales.
One who could even beat me.
Ooh. Did they make like a co-op experience Spider-Man game?
All I found is disappointment.
That'd be so sick.
Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Yes. Venom.
We will
2. I'm excited for that one. Definitely 2023. Why do you give us game? This is one thing I've been really frustrated with the gaming industry. You just give us like these hints like 2 years in advance, and just gives like just fuel to the hype train. And just, it's not our fault if we like hold the games to such a high degree. To deliver it to us like right before. I mean, we have money. We're gonna definitely spend on these games during the holidays. So why tease us like that? You know. It's been frustrating. This is why I've been going away from gaming. Ooh, go to God of War. What is this, a sequel to it or just a remaster? I've heard nothing but good things about this God of War. I've never gotten to the God of War train, not gonna lie, so it's been a while. Hey there, boy. Boy memes. Looks like he's a lot older now. Oh, he's looking Malcolm in the middle looking dude.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you.
I remember the story though. I haven't played it since, so none of these story beats mean anything to me.
I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
maybe that's what Mother wanted.
We do not know what Mother wanted.
Well, I recognize that dour expression anywhere. Odin's got tricks up his sleeve we haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr, the old god of war in these lands, who is dead?
Well, for a dead man, Odin seemed pretty keen on seeing he wasn't found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Come in. What in all yarns be the happen to him?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
War is not the only way.
Stop thinking like a father for a moment and start thinking like a general.
No! You seem like a calm and reasonable person. Are you a calm and reasonable person? In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it. Let it serve you.
Tyr!
Are you coming with us?
Get tall boy. God of War, Ragnarok.
You'll get your answers soon
that
enough.
title's been just overused at this point.
Well, some of them.
We're getting there with animation, motion capture, all that good stuff. Could use a little bit more work.
Unbelievable, yes, inconceivable. See myself as fairly reasonable, but at times I can be stubborn. So if I have to, I will rock the boat. I don't tend to take the easy road. That's just not the way I like to roll. True things probably unfeasible. I've done already a hundredfold. It's probable that I might press the envelope.
It's just basically the recap at this point.
Sometimes I
Everything you missed.
Yeah, incomparable. Replay value phenomenal. Beat selection remarkable. Slowing me down impossible. I don't rock no rollies. I don't hang around no phonies. I always advance. Say I fail, you know I stand. Raising the bar, I gotta expand. Top of the charts, I'm setting up camp. Finding my stakes, I put on my tent. Shoot for the stars, they fall in my hand. Stick to my guns, I don't even flinch. Can push all you want, ain't moving
I recognize that dour expression anywhere.
Was that it for the presentation? Yeah, 45 minutes or so.
And that was the PlayStation Showcase.
Oh,
We've
that's
got
a wrap
more
on it.
info and updates coming right now. And I'm in fact joined by no less than PlayStation Studios head Herman Hulst. Herman, really strong showing here from PlayStation Studios tonight, including an awesome new look at GT7 and finally a release date.
GT7 is coming in March, and I don't think fans are going to be disappointed with what Yamauchi-san and Polyphony have been working on. And what we're doing with GT7 is we're pulling from the entire history of the franchise, taking some of the best features into GT7. GT campaign, arcade missions, all that good stuff. And, I got a chance to play, and it just looks and plays sensationally. The haptics, the vibrations, you feel the roll, the pull and the weight of the different cars. I'll tell you, the one thing that I personally really liked is the braking variations through the adaptive triggers. That really kind of makes you feel like you're an incredible racer. And for me, that's great.
Great to hear that about GT7. I can't wait to play that. But I also really wanted to talk about Insomniac. I mean, this is a studio that is absolutely on fire the last year, maybe 18 months with Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, Ratchet & Clank, A Rift Apart, and now two big reveals tonight in the form of Marvel's Spider-Man 2 and Marvel's Wolverine. It's kind of a shock. You work really closely with Insom, Herman, so what can you tell us about just why Insom gets so fired up about the Marvel Universe?
I mean, Sid, you said it, Insomniac are on fire. They've been just so productive. And I think the team in Insomniac, they're really always challenging themselves to raise the bar with their approach to storytelling and craftsmanship. And it's really evident in the consistently high quality of games that they've been delivering over the years. I think on top of that, they really prize collaboration amongst their team. And that collaboration that also extends to the way that they work with other PlayStation teams, but also their work with their great partners at Marvel. And that collaboration resulted in the amazing first two Marvel Spider-Man games. And I know that Insomniac are extremely excited to be further expanding the universe into Marvel Spider-Man 2 now. And they're also going to be raising the bar again, in terms of immersion, action, visual fidelity. I think Marvel Spider-Man 2 will be a spectacular showpiece for gaming. And they're also so thrilled to then bring gamers an emotional and a suspenseful journey into Marvel's Wolverine. I think that PlayStation fans are really going to be in for a treat over the next few years.
Very cool, very exciting times, and on multiple fronts. Tonight, we also got our first big look at God of War Ragnarok. Herman, what can you tell us about where Santa Monica Studio is going with this one?
Like many of the fans, I'm personally really invested in the relationship between Kratos and Atreus. We got to see in the trailer that there's some real tension brewing between them as Ragnarok approaches, so I can't wait for players to see how that relationship between them evolves. And you gotta trust me when I say that Santa Monica Studio have prepared quite a few twists and turns for players as they set up the finale of the Norse saga in God of War Ragnarok.
We're gonna get an update on God of War Ragnarok from Santa Monica Studio here in just a moment. But before you go, Herman, I wanted to get your take on Horizon Forbidden West. Now, we've learned that this one is coming out in February. I am sure that by this point you have played it. So what has jumped out to you? What can you tell us about the game?
I've had a chance to play the game on PS4 and PS5, and it looks great on both. For PS5, the level of detail on Aloy, her kids, her lighting, it's just exceptional.
Oh. My bad.
Even more amazing because the environments have so much going on too. From the ruins of San Francisco to those new underwater areas, everything just looks breathtaking. And it loads really fast because of the SSD. Plus, the combat in the game offers so much variety. It's all based on player choice. There's so many cool weapons and tools, and when you combine these together, that comes in really handy when you're dealing with the new machines. On PS5, the haptic feedback on the controller, I think in my mind really adds to the experience, when you're firing arrows and the other ammo. The team at Guerrilla, I know them so well. I'm super proud of them. They're creating something incredibly special. And I just can't wait for gamers to get the next chapter of Aloy's adventure in their hands.
Thanks for the update, Herman. We're joined now by Eric and Corey from Santa Monica Studio. And I wanted to check in with you two on the big announce we saw just a few minutes ago, God of War Ragnarok. We finally got our first big look at it. And actually, Eric, I wanted to start with you. You've been involved with every single God of War, including 2018's God of War. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct, Sid. I've been with the studio since 2004 in many different capacities, working with both Santa Monica and Ready at Dawn on the God of War franchise. And I don't know why, but they thought it'd be a good idea to say, hey, do you want to direct this one? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm directing God of War Ragnarok, or as Corey likes to call it, never heard of it. So that's the update on that.
So Eric, why the shift in leadership on God of War Ragnarok?
It's always been a tradition here at Santa Monica to change the directors across the games. You know, we've had really good success with that. Corey's been the only repeat director, and, you know, rightfully so. He's pretty damn good at what he does. So that's kind of what it is.
The important thing for us is to be able to kind of get a fresh perspective each time, but also, you know, a fresh pair of legs in the sense that you're really exhausted at the end of finishing one of these things. So you got to con somebody else into doing it, like him.
So, Eric, what aesthetics or themes sort of resonate with you as a creative? I mean, I guess what I'm getting at is, like, how do you see yourself leaving your fingerprints on God of War Ragnarok?
It's kind of the designer in me wants to answer one way, but as a director, you have to answer a different way. I think you have to learn how to jettison your own profession when you switch over to the director's role, which I'm sure Corey can understand. I mean, he kind of animated a little bit on God of War 2, and we kind of had to throw it all out, except for that sneaky backflip that Kratos has never done again that we left in. But that's the perk of being the director, I guess. But, you know, from my point of view, like, we want to tell a very heartfelt and epic story as, you know, a father and son go on a journey, and they kind of struggle with holding on to stuff and letting go of things. You know, it's a very difficult kind of human condition that we all deal with. And we kind of want to arrive at that by taking, like, slices of life or family, you know, drama, if you will, and kind of juxtapose that against big Norse backdrop. And, you know, at the end, we just want to have an ending that feels very, you know, surprising yet inevitable based on all those things. But it's kind of, you know, I'm from the Midwest, so, like, slice of life, very common, mundane things are just as interesting as big world events. And so we try to collide those things together to, you know, make an experience that's very worthy of the God of War name.
So with the game officially being called God of War Ragnarok, I guess it doesn't take a genius to think that perhaps Ragnarok factors into this game in some manner. Can you confirm that, Eric?
Yeah, I mean, you can't call the game God of War Ragnarok and not have Ragnarok happen in the game. So, you know, it's going to happen. We're going to cap off the Norse series with it. And I think Chris Judge said it best in the announced trailer last year. Prepare yourself.
There's only 2 games in this series.
The last game ended with a teaser of sorts for Thor. And I just got to know, was that Thor's voice we heard in the trailer just a few minutes ago?
That was definitely Thor's voice that we heard in the trailer. Thor is being played by Ryan Hurst, which you might know him from Sons of Anarchy. He played Opie, one of my favorite characters ever. And we're just delighted to have him come play in the God of War sandbox. And his take on Thor and our take visually on Thor is very different than the hunky Australian you might know. You know, he's much closer to the Norse mythology version. You know, he's this big, burly, almost hedonistic man-child, red hair, you know, left-handed, just a little off-kilter than the Thor that a lot of people know right now. So I can't wait for people to experience more of that when the game's done.
We also heard the name Odin in tonight's trailer. So I imagine if we're going to experience Ragnarok, Odin's going to have to play a pretty big role here, right?
Definitely. I mean, Odin is the Allfather of all the realms, so he's going to show up when Ragnarok happens. We're very, very happy to have Mr. Richard Schiff come on to play Odin for us. You may know him as Toby from The West Wing. This was one that we never thought was going to happen. It was like kind of a shot in the dark, and he got back to us, and we walked him around the mocap volume, and he was just like, I've never done anything like this before. Let's do it. And so the kind of rest is history. So I can't wait for people to experience that and see how he factors in. And it's a very different take, again, much like Thor. You know, he's like a old man who's just kind of busy with his own things and doing whatever he wants. And he doesn't live in a castle or anything like that. So it's again, a different take, kind of what we do. We just take what's known and curveball it a little bit and, you know, make it special.
We also saw a couple of new characters tonight. So what can you tell us about them?
Are you talking about the little squid? Oh no, you're talking about Tyr, the big guy. Yeah, he's the Norse God of War, and Kratos and Atreus have finally found him. We talked a lot about him in 2018, so we were like, well, we might as well show him to the people. And then the last character we saw at the trailer, you know, like with the little wink and smile from Angerboda, she's one of the last remaining giants, and her story is pretty amazing and how it fits into the world of God of War. Tyr's being played by Ben Prendergast, who's been completely absorbed in the role, even though he is not a giant as Tyr is. And then Angerboda is being played by Leia De Leon Hayes, who's a complete treasure on set. She's been amazing. Watching her chemistry with the other characters has been amazing, and she's one of the last giants that's living. So we have those characters and a few more, and you know, there's a lot of different monsters you saw in there, and there's been so many talented people at the studio building this trailer and putting it together. I just want to give a shout out to the team. I love you guys. You know, I wish you could be here doing this interview with me. I wish you were all behind me right now at the studio. That would have been completely amazing. And, you know, lastly, to our fans, we have a saying at the studio that we are fans of our fans, and I cannot wait to watch all the tweets, the messages, the reaction videos that you guys put out, and our team to be able to take that into heart and just get excited and hyped, and then use that to push us through to finish the game for you guys. So thank you very much.
Now, Corey, we haven't heard a whole lot out of you here tonight. So now that we know you're not directing God of War Ragnarok, I was hoping maybe you could give us a little clue about what you may or may not be working on next.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? You'd like me to just spill the beans and tell you everything that's going on right now. We're actually doing a bunch of stuff. It's really exciting, all the things that we're doing, and you're tempted to know what is this, but I don't really have anything I can talk about right now specifically, mostly because we're really focused on God of War Ragnarok, that I am incredibly excited that I finally understand that that's what everyone was saying, God of War Ragnarok. I was way off. I was thinking it was something else that they were talking about. I think we'll wait to get any deeper into anything else until later. We'll talk again, Sid.
All right. Well, thank you, Corey, and thank you, Eric. And next up, we have Ryan Treadwell. He's the lead producer at Aspyr. And wouldn't you know, just a little while ago, we got the announcement of a remake for Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Ryan, I guess my question is this like a remaster of the original game, or what's going on here?
It's so much more, Sid. This is a complete remake of this beloved Star Wars story. For Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake, we are rebuilding from the ground up while maintaining that integrity of story and character from the original.
So Ryan, how much of a remake are we talking about here? I mean, is this updating some graphics, adding some higher resolution modes?
You know, the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic is a true classic and one of our favorite Star Wars stories ever. We want to honor that original story and make it as impactful for players today. In terms of the visuals, we have an opportunity to present this story with a much higher level of fidelity than was possible in the past, while making sure that we're being authentic to what players loved about that original game.
So we know Aspyr from bringing classic Star Wars games to modern consoles, but this is a much bigger project than anything the studio's tackled before. So what can you tell me about the team behind the game?
You're absolutely right. While Aspyr has enjoyed a great relationship with Lucasfilm Games through our work bringing classic Star Wars games to new audiences on modern platforms, this project is on a completely different level to anything we have done before. That's why we knew we had to assemble the right team to do this project justice. We put together a team full of industry veterans from fan-favorite RPGs, even including the original Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It has been a really rewarding experience to assemble such a talented team to bring back an epic game. Of course, we're also working closely with the amazing teams at PlayStation and Lucasfilm Games. Together, we couldn't be more excited about what we'll be able to show you in the future. All of us are, of course, huge Star Wars fans too. One of the nice parts about building a team to make a big Star Wars game is the ability to instantly bond with all the new people of your favorite aspects of Star Wars. We all have different Star Wars memorabilia behind us in every call, and it always sparks up a good conversation.
All right, thanks, Ryan. Very exciting stuff, and I'm definitely dying to see more of that one.
Thank you, Sid. It will be some time before we're ready to show more, but we're very excited about being able to reveal more in the future.
All right, and that's it for our show. You can catch up on all the big news on PlayStation.blog and check out all the trailers from tonight's PlayStation Showcase on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
PlayStation.
Well, that was something else, if I do say so myself. Wow, that was amazing. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little impromptu live stream. I know you're gonna be watching this later back as a VOD. There's a lot of games going in, to this, but it was a little underwhelming in my opinion. The only thing I'm looking forward to is probably Spider-Man 2, the Wolverine game, of course, the Knights of the Old Republic remaster. I don't know what else is there. Of course, Uncharted coming to PC finally, so that's awesome. Other than that, I think that's about it for this one. No video coming on tomorrow on Friday. Like I said, I still need to work on that. Maybe I'll just post a short of my reaction to this and everything like that. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.